question. You were when a motherfucker hot stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. True Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. See what we got in the building. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Von D Gaming, Jeff Spark, Anwar Willis, Paul Kerrick, Eric H, LeVar Cooper. Hold on a minute. Think. In a minute. I got some cash apps I didn't read yesterday. Miami Snoopy, salute. Mark Wunderlich, Thrill Hill, Adrian Vent, Big Texas in the building. Daryl Alexander, Chilltown Majors, Mr. Shelton, Todd Swindle, Slim Hussein, Marcus Walls, Condo, what up? Ryan Wright, Vince Valborn, Black Undertaker, Jose Diaz, Shemaine Callahan, Big Block. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. So normally, I just Spark, salute. Normally my live streams in the morning during the week normally do over 1,000 views or so. You know, I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay. But what you notice is, main biker, salute. What you will notice is people gravitate what they care about. That dude named Dave, salute. People gravitate towards what they care about. Right? I specifically put Canelo Alvarez in this fight week, y'all. I specifically yesterday put Canelo Alvarez, John Ryder, the fight we've been waiting for. Of course, it was extreme sarcasm, but when you put Canelo in a title, normally it's a buzzword. Even the haters fly over to be like, hey, man, what are you talking about? What's this Mayate saying today? Mayate! Right? If you go to that video from yesterday on live stream, like 690 or 680 views or something like that. Nobody cared about what I had to say about Canelo. That's odd. And this isn't a complaint. You know what this is? This is a I told you so. Nobody cares about what he's doing tomorrow. Nobody cares. See? See? Detroit, BC, what up? Floyd had several like glorified sparring sessions in which he generated millions of dollars. How many videos did you see me speak on that? Go ahead. I never spoke on it, ever. Because I didn't care. And I knew you guys wouldn't care. No one cares. He's going to whoop on some YouTuber, and the YouTuber's going to come up a few million and, you know, ride into the sunset. You dig? Nobody cared. 680 views or some shit like that. I just saw this morning. I said, oh, no one cares. I just saw on, and well, two things real quick. Salute to Eric Jordan in that Cash App yesterday. He said, keep up the good work, Drew. Man, salute to you, good brother, in that Cash App yesterday. And here my brother is, right? Damn, Jose Diaz, salute. Says, what up, Drew? Salute to you in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. Salute. Copper Aborigines, salute. Goddess, what's going on? I got another cash app from Lawrence Carter. He says, Canelo's fighting tomorrow, no buzz at all. Yep. Adrian Vett, salute if I missed you. If I missed you, know I love you. Yep. Nobody cares. I just saw something on my Instagram. They did an advertisement to some bar or something where they're airing the Canelo fight and they're charging $20 at the door. And I just clicked on whoever was doing that to see what was said in the comment section. One person commented, "Who the hell is John Ryder?" See what I mean? Kamara, what up? You see what I'm saying? Nobody cares. Because at this point, you see Floyd, they're not doing no fight parties for Floyd anymore. But whatever YouTuber or internet sensation he's fighting, that YouTuber has a following that they care what that YouTuber's doing. So I bet you whoever that person is, if you go to where they frequent, that's the buzz. So he's just a circus show at this point, but he's a circus show all the way to the bank. Now, why am I talking about Floyd Mayweather? Because you remember once upon a time you couldn't mention Floyd Mayweather without mentioning Manny Pacquiao? Now, they're on completely different sides of the spectrum right now. Floyd is living life. You know, I want to know what happened to all the Floyd haters that said he'd be broke in a couple of years and stuff like that. All right. It's been about 7 to 8 years now. They done fought already. When did they fight? 2014? Something like that? They fought. Floyd won, like I said. And then what did Manny do? He made excuses. You know, my shoulder, I had the Kobe Bryant injury. And, you know, we was like, wait a minute. When Kobe hurt his arm, his shoulder, he fell in the game and had to get helped off. He hurt his shoulder and had to get helped off the floor. And we didn't see him for a while. You had that same injury and you was throwing punches. You looked fine in that fight. You just got outboxed. That's how we said it was going to happen. People bet on the fight and they wanted their money back. Remember all of that? I had a fight party at my crib. You remember that? Word, Chilltown. He's fighting John Gotti III, who I didn't know was like a real MMA fighter. Floyd's going to beat his ass and they're going to make some money. All this talk about Floyd beating women and all, we trying to talk boxing, y'all talking about everything but boxing, right? Oh, Copper, I don't know, bro. It's out of line. It's out of line at this point. Deacon Dollar, salute. Remember all of that? So basically what I'm doing is I'm calling all Pactards. Y'all really deserted this man? For the Pactards that live in the Philippines. Did y'all vote for him? Did y'all support him, or did y'all draw the line in his politics? It's okay. It's okay. You could love him as a fighter and not agree with his politics. It's okay. I'm just asking where you're at right now, because something happened yesterday. Well, the other day. Not exactly yesterday, and I was reading this. I said, I'll talk about this, because it's not like there's anything substantial happening this weekend in boxing. The only way that this becomes news with Canelo Alvarez is if he loses or it becomes a harder fight than expected. But John Ryder, from what I understand, is talking about retiring. Somebody said in the chat yesterday he's talking about retiring, and I'm not picking him to win this fight. I think Canelo's going to knock him out. How about that? King Bonnie, salute. But I brought the Canelo because Canelo, the biggest fight in his career was his loss against Floyd, because that started the nonsense. That's what happened. The biggest fight in his career was his loss to Floyd Mayweather Jr. His biggest fight. So realistically, Canelo's name is linked to Floyd. He's not even his own person. He's an undisputed what is he, super middleweight? Or wherever he decides to go. He's an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world. Still can't mention his name when I mention how he got blown out by Floyd Mayweather. How about that? And now we got Manny Pacquiao, who's forever linked to Floyd Mayweather. So now, a condo in that super chat, much love and appreciation. You said, why should anybody care? He's not fighting Benavidez, Andre Charlo, and not even a rematch with Bivol. Nobody cares. He's fighting his evil twin, Ryder. Yeah. Yeah. You drive around New York City and go to those bars that usually air, you know, fights and stuff. You might see it, but it's not a blockbuster. You're gonna charge $20 to get into a bar to watch him fight John Ryder. The only people that are gonna go to that spot is probably gonna be like, you know, Mexicans. And that's fine. But normally when it's a serious fight, those bars clean up, because when they pay for a pay-per-views at a bar, they don't pay the same rate that we pay in our homes. It's a different price for them. It's a different price. And they got to make that money back and then some. That's why they charge at the door. Because it's a business. Picasso, salute. That's right, main biker. Old man destroyed him. Gnarly Ray, what up? Joseph Townsend in the building. So this is what was mentioned. I think, matter of fact, Nonito and Rachel mentioned this yesterday. Robert, what up? This is from let me see if I can I'm gonna share the screen. That's what I'm gonna do. Got this from World Boxing News. This was a whole freaking article. Let me move this picture. Jelly Bean, Ratchet since 91. Manny Pacquiao testified falsely and hopefully learned a lesson. So they sued his ass. Manny Pacquiao faced more strong words following a legal case that was won by parodying at trial in Orange County, California. The boxing superstar took a tongue lashing from the lawyer Judd Bernstein immediately after the judgment. In a statement from Paradigm Sports regarding the firm's litigation against Manny Pacquiao, the costs rose from the initial judgment. Now, I need y'all to listen to this, y'all. Manny Pacquiao payback. In the original information handed to World Boxing News, this article's from World Boxing News, it was ruled Manny Pacquiao was to pay back $5.1 million after a contract went sour. Since then, it's emerged that Pacquiao must pay back $8 million. This includes an advance given to the Filipino by the company. So wait a minute, y'all. It was $5 million, but he got to damn near pay back $3 million because he took an advance. Boxing and Barbecue, salute. Cinnamon Savage, what up? Where you been? Kevin Dunbar, salute. Rod Neal, Daryl Alexander. Yeah, Daryl, that's about right. When those bars air fights, they normally have like cable. They have like a satellite or a cable company, you know, like Verizon or Optimum Online, whatever it is, wherever you live, right? MJ Total Health, what up? Shemaine Callahan, what up? And Queen, salute. And when they pay for a pay-per-view, it's not like when they press the button, like in your house, you pay like $100 or $80, whoever's fighting, right? They pay like $1,000. So they charge at the door to earn that money, to get that money back, and then they want to, you know, reap a profit. Tay, future ex-wife, what up? Y'all waiting on Yemi? What are y'all talking about? Why the ladies in here talking about Yemi? His name is not Yemi. His name is One Hung Low. Snacks B, salute. If I was a Chinese porn star, my name would be One Hung Low. Dave. Yeah, he gonna need your help, brother. Oh man. Now look at this. Why would Manny Pacquiao need a goddamn advance? Why would Manny Pacquiao need an advance, y'all? So now, Thomas Morris, salute. He needed an advance, y'all. They had hope. Man, listen. They hoped to stage a fight with Conor McGregor in 2020. Y'all remember that? However, they alleged that Pacquiao was already in discussions with the PBC. So he was trying to double dip. Why would that man need to take a $3 million advance? I'm just curious. Pacquiao wanted to face Errol Spence Jr., but eventually battled Yordenis Ugas and lost in 2021. Paridium revealed that the total cost of Pacquiao of not following through with his arrangement. Wait a minute. I'm stuck on this for a second. An advance. He took, all right, so they sued him for 5, but the total is 8. So he took like a $3 million advance, something like that. The jury awarded the company $5.1 million in damages against Manny Pacquiao for having breached exclusive rights to negotiate on his behalf by having entered into a secret agreement with TGB Promotions to engage in a bout. Oh, so he's trying to be sneaky. He permitted others in, oh God. You see this name right here? You see this name? Where's Rachel at? He permitted others, including Sean Gibbons, to hold themselves out as his representatives. You see that name right there, y'all? Wherever you see this name, there's some bullshit. Sean Gibbons, y'all. I did a whole video about this guy. Y'all might not remember. Now, this is the boring part of boxing that, you know, a lot of people don't pay attention to, and it's okay. But I'm going to cook on it. In addition to the damages awarded by the jury, Paridium, I love that name, Paridium, is entitled to collect 10% annual interest, oh my God, on the verdict amount dating back 3 years and at least $2 million in attorney's fees. Oh my God. In some, Pacquiao will have to pay back more than $8 million to Paridium. The jury also found that Pacquiao had acted in bad faith. Listen. Word up, Manny Pacquiao's entourage is bigger than Floyd's. Listen. Where are my Pacquiao fans at, man? Anthony Bolton, what up? Mo G, Todd Swindle. Where the Pac-Tards, man? Y'all too busy taking money from him. Then remember those videos where, oh, Manny, he's such a good guy. He gives back to his people. Floyd just take. Remember he was in front of the Freddie Roach gym out there in LA just handing out money? I think I need to get that shit back. He gonna need it. Fresh, what up? Ancestral Rage, what up? $8 million? Now this guy's Sean Gibbons. Let me bring you up to speed with Sean Gibbons. For those of you that wasn't paying attention or you just didn't know. Do y'all remember the boxing version of Watergate when the FBI invaded Top Rank Bob Arum's offices? Do y'all remember that? Y'all remember that story? Y'all remember hearing about that? That was a big thing. The FBI raided Top Rank's offices. Y'all remember that? Word up, Mahari Nation. Man, they died after the Floyd Mayweather debacle. Y'all remember that? Word up, Dave. The feds came knocking on his door. Well, you know who was in the middle of that? Sean Gibbons. He was in the middle of that. EJ McCoy, what up? He was in the middle of that. Sean Gibbons was in the middle of all of that. Sean Gibbons was there. Fast forward, he was involved in a lot of shit. Sean also manages Isak Pitbull Cruz, y'all. Where my Pitbull fans at? Because, he has fans now. That guy is involved in a lot of weird shit. I wish Rachel was here. She can tell you. If you go to my page and put in his name, I did a whole piece on this dude. So it's no surprise that is a situation. Manny got to cough up $8 million and Sean Gibbons' name is in a goddamn article. Ain't that something? Now, I know. This is boring. I mean, y'all don't want to, I want to talk about Bud and Arrow. Yeah, fuck them niggas, man. Either they're going to fight or not. Stormy, what up? Drake, what up? I know, I want to talk about Bud and I want to talk about, look. Y'all can move around. It's okay. This is the bullshit in boxing that I want to point. When I point out that this sport is dirty, when fighters just disappear, you don't see them for a while, and then it's like, what happened to so-and-so? Tim TV, what up? You want a prime example of business being fucked up? Why? When was the last time you saw Gary Russell Jr. was when? Mr. Gary Russell. Last time was when? He was getting robbed in the ring. We haven't seen him since. We don't know what he's doing. Right? Y'all niggas gonna turn around in 3 years and be like, wait a minute, where's Mr. Gary Russell? Fuck it, he's old now. Y'all not shining a big enough spotlight where it needs to go. So when I talk about things like this, Texas T, what up? This is for real. So I'm asking where the Pacquiao fan, because this is the shit we told y'all he'd be going through. We told you. here we are. This is what we told you. I don't know. Look, he might have noble intentions, you know, helping out his country. That's fine. But I knew there was something wrong with him. Jay Elegant, what up? I knew. Nicholas Walters came back and fought like recently. Nobody knew. He went and laid down for Lomachenko. Man, come on, man. Fucked himself. Manny could have left Bob like 3 times. He didn't do it. He was like, yo, leave Bob, make the Floyd fight. He didn't do it. Then when he finally decided to leave Bob, what did Bob do on the way out? Go to Australia, give your belt up to Jeff Horn. No, I beat him. No, you're not. If you don't knock him out cold, he's winning. That's just what they did. He could have bit, man, listen, man. Man, okay. Are we talking boxing or not? Paul Carrick in that super chat, much love and appreciation. He said, Manny will be rescheduling. I'm sorry, Manny will be scheduling a Lane fight. I'm sorry. You know what? Here's my dilemma, Paul. Here's my, not dilemma, but here's what I never wanted. Listen, DB Martha, what up? I was mad at Manny for not leaving Bob, for holding on to a lie, for fighting Floyd and then lying about why he lost. I was mad at that, but I'm over that. You know what I don't want for a lot of fighters? A lot of fighters, you know what I don't want? When they finally officially hang up the gloves, they turn around, they only got $50,000 in their bank account. Now they got to work a real job. That's what I don't want. I don't want that. Manny has made, let me get this straight. He has generated way too much bread to have to fight again. Right now, Floyd is doing it because he wants to do it. Manny might end up doing it because he has to do it, which sucks. You saw Ugas did that. You saw what he did to him. And all I kept thinking was, yo, man, if that was Errol, he'd have killed him. Errol was going to kill Manny Pacquiao. You remember how Manny looked after the fight? Remember the next day when Jenky had to feed him his porridge? He looked super Asian. His eyes was like this. Yeah, it sounds racist. But where you at? Before you cry about it, where you at when I might play the monkey video before the goddamn podcast is out. I say nigga, nigga, nigga 40 times before my feet hit the ground when I get out of bed. I wake up, all these niggas. These fucking nigga, 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 nigga. And then my feet touch the ground. Get my bedroom slippers on. Manny looked super Asian the next day after Ugas beat the shit out of him. Y'all saw y'all remember the video? Y'all saw it? Y'all all saw it? Did y'all see it? I said, oh shit. His shit swelled up. He couldn't see the plate. Jenky had to feed him. That's a wife right there. I was like, oh man. And all I kept thinking was, if that was Errol, Jenky would be feeding him, but it'd be from a hospital bed. You gotta be kidding me. Cadillac Red, salute. And this right here, this is dating back to 2020. So on top of losing and everything else, now you got to come. He done ran for Congress in this country. He lost. I'm sure he put money up for that. Edgar, what up? He put up money for that. A lot of this shit came out of his pocket. He lost. and it's a noble thing, fine. I'm not talking about that. And now, imagine, listen, I used to get mad when I lost at CeeLo. And had to come up off of $5. I'm like, damn! You need trips and you get snake eyes. Damn! Could have used that $5. That's a turkey and cheese and a goddamn Nantucket. Just like that. Rolling dice. Dill Spoolie, what up? This man got to come up $8 million? He got to pay for attorney fees? Man, they got his ass. And I see this name, Sean Gibbons. How would I know? You gotta be kidding me. Paradigm's lead trial counsel was Judge Bernstein and the Honorable Judge Walter P. Schwarm. Bernstein and Schwarm. Y'all know he was done, right? Bernstein and Schwarm. You know he was finished. He has. Bernstein and Schwarm. He was done.
Whoa! That's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, frog money, Gordon, he did right. Crambo.
What? He didn't stand a chance. He didn't stand a chance. Bernstein and Schwarm, you was finished. As soon as you sat down, you were done. You was done. You was done. You was done. I'm looking at the names. You was done. Finished. Finished. You was already cooked, man. You was well done. Presided over the trial held in the Superior Court of California, County of Orange. The original lawsuit was filed June 25th of 2021. Testified falsely. In addition, the founder and CEO of Paradigm Sports, Ali Attar, aired his views. They were just as strong as Bernstein's. We are elated to learn of the jury's ruling in Paradigm's favor in our suit against Manny Pacquiao. The jury plainly found that Pacquiao testified falsely in denying Paradigm's claims against him. His excuses for his conduct prove, sorry, this is fucked up. It proved our case that a breach of contract was committed. We appreciate the court's time and the jury's careful attention to the facts of the case. Hopefully, Manny will have learned a lesson from the verdict and will henceforth act with the honesty and integrity that was so lacking in his treatment of Paradigm. Okay. Now look, let me say this. Eric Jordan in that super chat, much love and appreciation. He said, damn, Manny got he got it, just like Tyree. It's a damn shame. Yep. Oh, there go. Mauricio's in the building. Salute. Steve L, what up? Now look, man. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is an asshole, but at least he's honest about it. We're trying to protest and he runs the Gucci. We're like, man, fuck you, Floyd. Right? You remember when Manny was running around talking about signing the contract? We was like, what contract? And Floyd was like, they never sent me a contract. You remember all of that? To be the best, take the test. You remember all of this stuff? I remember it. Louis Hinton, what up? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember him ducking a goddamn Olympic-style drug testing for goddamn 45 years? Remember that? What I'm saying is, he actually has a record of being dishonest. A lot of that you could have blamed Bob Arum for, but most of it you could blame him because he's the fighter. We kept saying, you supposed to say, yo, Bob, look, I could beat this guy. Get me this fight. And at one point, Floyd had agreed to the 50-50 split. At one point, he still said no. Dwayne Price, salute. Y'all remember all of this? So now this is something totally unrelated. Floyd has nothing to do with this. But what I'm saying is, Manny has a track record of being dishonest. So his track record of being dishonest, which made sense because he wanted to be a politician. Uh-oh. And we all know about politicians being dishonest. His track record of being dishonest led him here. His track record of being dishonest cost him $8 million. So now we may see him in the ring. And all of this was happening behind the scenes. This was filed back in 2021. I was trying to figure out why was Eddie Hearn talking about putting Conor Benn in a ring with Manny Pacquiao. I said, Manny's not doing that. He don't need to do that. He don't need to do that. And then this happens. And I'm like, oh man, he might need to do that. You think Eddie didn't know what was going on behind the scenes? It's like, yo, he's gonna lose his case. And we're back in business. We're gonna get Manny to fight on DAZN. Conor Benn. We can guarantee him maybe 15 million. And we could just pay. We're gonna get 20 million. I'm gonna take 15 and give Conor 5 because you know you did pop dirty, man. And be glad I'm just getting you back in the ring. But your comeback fight will be against Manny Pacquiao. He needs the bread. And now Manny Pacquiao, who's like what? What is he, like 43 years old? Exactly, Dave. And you know what? I don't want to get too deep into the case. But that's exactly what he tried to do. He was playing both sides of the fence. Remember when, man, this is deep. I told y'all, and I'm calling all Pactards. I said, this man is not smart business-wise, man. This is crazy. Who does he have in his camp? Let me go back to the article. He permitted others, including Sean Gibbons, to hold themselves out as his representatives. Sean fucking Gibbons, y'all. Sean Gibbons cost him $8 million. Sean Gibbons, along with the decisions he's made, cost him $8 million, y'all. Mark Wunderlich, salute. Word up. Eggs versus salt water. Don't do any drug testing for that fight. Let Manny juice up so we can see the Manny Pacquiao of 2008. Because if Conor Benn meets the Manny Pacquiao from 2008, Conor's dead. That Manny Pacquiao was a buzzsaw. Yeah, Picasso, but, you know, he can't live off of those fighters. Manny was a name. Like in 2010, he was becoming a household name. He could have left Bob Arum and did his own thing. But my concern was he sharp enough to do that? Was he sharp enough to surround himself with people that had his best interest? Which is why we were saying, yo, look, leave Bob Arum, be advised by Al Heyman, and that man can help you broaden your brand. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? By the time he signed to the PBC, it was way too late, man. Oh, I know Cinnamon Savage, yeah. Yep. Look at Mauricio in the chat. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look. Look what Dave said. It's the same Manny took $2 million in a briefcase from Oscar in an illegal contract break. Yo, do y'all know about this stuff? This is boxing, y'all. Then after the court case, Oscar and Erm was eating off Manny, and his check was short for years. Dave, they ain't ready. They ain't ready. This is the boring part of boxing. See, a lot of people you see, there's only 109 people in here. Smash the like button. This is the boring part of boxing. This is what they don't want to hear. Y'all want to hear about how Bud and Errol is it signed or almost signed? Are they sitting at the table staring at each other? They got the pen in their hand and yeah, look. Look, when they announced that fight, I'll talk about it. But the thrill is gone, I promise you. Listen, y'all. I don't care who wins that fight. I don't care. We know what happened. We know what happened. At this point, well, not at this point, a while ago, I just fucking wish Errol moved on at this point. I just wish Errol moved on. Just move on, man. Go to 154, fuck. Dump the belts, go to 154, let Bud become undisputed at 147 so he can talk shit about you at 154. Do that. We know what happened. You want to scream and holler about that? Y'all like that? Because let me tell y'all something, man. Y'all notice? I don't like that. Right now, 135. Are y'all excited about 135 right now? I'm excited. I'm very excited about 135 right now. I'm very excited. You got the Tank Brigade talking about, yo, he gonna fuck Devin up. You got the Devin Brigade saying we gonna fuck Tank up. I love it. You know why? I like both those guys. And how do we find out? Make the fight. All Devin got to do is beat Loma. Now watch this. If Devin doesn't beat Loma, right? Now Tank could fight Loma. And what's the storyline with that? You've been ducking him for years. You see that? Devin is going to beat Loma. I believe that. Then we can get the only logical fight to make is him versus Tank. Frank Martin's right there. F both you guys. And who's standing behind Frank Martin? You got Shakur. I'm getting all y'all niggas. Who's over there? Michelle Rivera hitting the bag. Pfft, y'all think I'm done? All right. I just had a little trouble, pop dirty, whatever, but whatever. It's the game. I'll be back. And who's that over there knocking on the door? Keyshawn Davis. Yo! I'll be there in a minute. How could you not be excited for all of this? There's a couple other guys I ain't mentioned, but how could you not be excited for this? That's what we should be talking about. I'm not... Bro, when they announce it, some of y'all still gonna explode and get on here and start talking shit and cursing each other out. I'm not doing that shit, man. I'm not doing it, man. The thrill is gone. I'm not cursing anybody out, or I'm not gonna tolerate someone cursing at me because he asked me, well, who you think you win with Bud and Errol? I think Errol's gonna beat Bud's ass. Oh, fuck you! Matt Hardy. Delete. Fuck out of here. Okay. Juice, what up? And I want the Canelo Alvarez fans to understand this. Devin Haney, undisputed at 135, is running around trying to fight everyone. Your man, Canelo, has dodged everyone. He has systematically fought who he wanted to fight. While Devin Haney's giving you Lomachenko and tried to give you Tank and tried to give you Ryan Garcia, he tried to give you all of these fights. While he was doing that, Canelo's giving you fucking John Ryder on Saturday. Big Cup of Joe, what up? No doubt, Dave, I feel you. The thriller's gone. The thriller's gone. When they announce it, I'll be like, hey, great. And I'll watch it. I'll buy it. I will. I'll buy it. But the thriller's gone. 9 months ago, when it was hot, now it's like, bro, come on, man. And we're talking about Manny Pacquiao, but think about Manny Pacquiao and Floyd. I have a relative that just started high school. When I was talking about this and watching this shit online, I wasn't doing content at the time when people were fighting online over this. By the time they fought, that same relative was just starting college. He said, hey man, they fighting already? They fight? No, not already. He said, they fighting? Finally? Yeah. He said, yo. I said, yeah, man. You was using crayons in school, and now you using a calculator. You crayons to calculator, they finally fighting. He said, yo, ain't been like almost 5 years, right? I said, yep. This is boxing. This is why I fucking hate this sport, man. It took that long. DP Rocker, what up? It took that long. Healer, what up? Word up, Dave. He went from crayons to he's 3 girls up on his body count. And then he looks and say, oh shit, Manny and they're still around? They finally fighting? He said, man, how long it's been? I said, bro, you just started high school. Now you're starting college. Now these niggas is fighting. Right? That whole fiasco had the whole boxing world talking, had fans. Yo, you remember everybody became business experts? Oh, well, the fight don't make sense because if you take this number and 100 million and carry to 1, multiply this with dick math, and you see it doesn't make sense right now. Let it marinate. Let it marinate for what? What benefit are you getting from letting this fight marinate? No. We supposed to be in the streets turning shit over like, yo, fight now. No, the fight hasn't marinated. No. I don't care about all that talk. I don't understand all that talk. I don't want to understand all that talk. I understand the business of boxing, but you can't make me like it. I'm not promoting a fighter. I'm not protecting their best interest. That Floyd Mayweather Manny Pacquiao shit got everyone talking like that. And then here comes Eddie Hearn after. I just wanted Manny Pacquiao and Floyd to retire so boxing could go back to what I thought was normal. No, the new norm is this bullshit. People screaming and hollering about numbers. Everybody's a mathematician now. I hated that. I'm like, oh my God, man, shut up. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it. Coach Amber, salute. I don't want to hear it. Where my fucking... Shut up! No, well, if they fight in Dallas, you remember all that shit Bob Aaron was telling you? Oh, there's not going to be enough room. We have to erect a new stadium in Vegas because of all the people. Shut up! Y'all remember this? Oh, well, it'll be a boring fight because Floyd's going to run around the ring. He won't engage. Shut up! fuck? 5 years? Then when they get in the ring, Manny lays an egg. It was his job. Remember, 5 years of them saying that his style will contradict everything that Floyd does. Didn't happen. God damn. TD Harden in that super chat, he says, I'm 20 minutes behind. Did you say F them niggas? Word up. Fuck all them. My cousin was like, yo, I done grew hair on my nuts. Done been with 3 bitches already. Now they fighting. I don't care. Had Michael Jordan showing up to the fight with his new chick. And the casuals was upset. Then after the fight, after he loses, he says his shoulder was ripped up. What do you mean ripped up? I had the Kobe injury. I was like, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yep. Yep. So when that was over, I thought boxing would go back to normal, right? No. Enter Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua with that bullshit. AJ Deontay. You remember when the fight made more sense? WBC champion, unified champion, undisputed. While we were saying make the fight, make the fight, make the fight, Eddie Hearn had his peanut gallery giving us reasons why the fight didn't make sense. Listen, all we know is that we're one fight away from undisputed. Make the fight. Deontay doesn't sell. Deontay's boring. Deontay has skinny legs. Deontay's some guy from Alabama. All of this hidden racist shit that he was saying. And then we look at AJ. Well, freeze him out. With Keith Thurman's doppelganger's hand on his ass. We'll freeze him out. Out. We'll freeze him out. Get your hands off his ass, man. Get a room. He can afford it. All those excuses. Remember all the excuses? That's boxing, y'all. And we ended up fighting with the AJ fans and because Eddie Hearn had fans. Remember that? We're fighting with them in our chats and everywhere else. Really think about what we was fighting over. We were saying, make the fight. D never said, no, I'm the A side. He never said that. He said, I will come to the UK. I'm the B side. I concede to that. Every fucking thing. He was going to take the short money. He was going to take the B side and fight with one hand tied behind his back, or you can fight but you can't throw your right hand. All that shit. All that clown shit. AZ Landlord, salute. All of that. And they still said no. And as soon as D said, fuck it, 50-50, I'm out. They said, well, fine, fuck it, leave. Don't know we need you. We're going to fight Alexander Povetkin. We was like, man, you know what? This guy don't want to fight. This is boxing, y'all. This is the bullshit. To me, it was just yesterday. So we have countless excuses. Listen, I don't remember my dad and his friends and my uncles arguing over business when they found out that Hagler was fighting Hearns. Every Saturday leading up to the fight, they be in there barbecuing or at the dinner table, high-fiving, talking about who they thought would win. And they were split. When Sugar Ray decided he wanted to fight Hagler, I remember them just being excited for months leading up to that fight. Talking about who they thought would win, and they were split. All of those fights. Those are the conversations I'm used to having. Yo, who you think wins? But I look on YouTube and I see like a lot of weird shit. I don't engage to the money thing. Johnny Q, what up? I don't, Sylvester, what up? I don't like to engage in that conversation because it's fucking pointless. I understand it, but I'd rather not talk about it because it's stupid. Knockdown, what up? It's stupid. I'm not on anyone's payroll. And guess what? I understand, but I just don't want, I'd rather not talk about it. A lot of people understand it. I call it dick math because we're getting dicked out of fights. Yeah, he can't take that because that's lowballing it. Do this and multiply that and carry the one and multiply that by my penis. What? Get out of here. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Here's the bottom line. We didn't get Wilder versus AJ because of Eddie Hearn. And AJ didn't tell him because AJ's supposed to be the boss now. He didn't say, Eddie, stop fucking around. Let me fight this guy. I can beat him. That's it. That's it. I suspect Eddie told him, look, you want to make some more money? Let me do what I do. You're going to make the same money fighting Takam and Parker and all these other guys. And hopefully Wilder gets beat up enough in between and then we can get him. I'm sure that's what happened. Sugar Ray Leonard didn't fight Marvelous Marvin Hagler until he thought he could beat him. What does that sound like? Oh, the fight could happen in 2019, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. I'll take the fight when I know I could win it. Didn't AJ say that about, didn't he say that about Deontay Wilder? Didn't he say that? He said that, right? And we was like, what the fuck? That's a long time. But what he said at the end was, I'll take the fight when I know I could win it. He did that interview like in 2018, 2019 or so. Y'all remember that? I was like, wait a minute, what? That's a long time, man. Anything could happen. And everything happened in between that. And now look, they're about to fight in December. No belt involved. They're still going to make money, but now there's no belt involved. Thank you, you asshole. AJ, you asshole. That's your fault. And what else happened in between that? You signed a lifetime contract with this fucking devil, this demon. Look, man, I don't know what you thought you was doing, but you just as stupid as Manny Pacquiao. Look at Manny Pacquiao right now. For a decision he made back in 2020, 2021 or whatever, it was rumored. That's why they had the flyer with him versus Conor McGregor. That was rumored. Remember that was rumored? We was like, yo, there he go again, fighting for his leftovers. But that's symbolic of what Manny Pacquiao has done. And the dirt he did back then, he's paying for it now. $8 million. See? That's right, Tay-Tay. Here we are in 2023. And they're finally about to fight. I don't want AJ taking no fights in between. Do not fight Dillian White, because you know what? That's a winnable fight for Dillian White. Jokes aside, that's a winnable fight. Do y'all get the premise of the show today? Manny Pacquiao's down bad. But fighters need to see this. The decisions you make back then can affect you now. He thought he was getting away with this. He had Sean Gibbons. Let me make sure I read that correctly. The jury awarded Paradigm $5.1 million in damages against Manny Pacquiao for having breached Paradigm's exclusive right to negotiate on his behalf by having entered into a secret agreement with TGB Promotions to engage in a bout. He permitted others, including Sean Gibbons, to hold themselves out as representatives, as his representatives. So this motherfucker was listening to Sean Gibbons, man. TD Harden in that super chat. Much love and appreciation. He said, yeah, Titan, they acting like duck sickers. And salute the real one in that with that super sticker. Much love and appreciation, man. Y'all don't remember who Sean Gibbons? Let me see something. Sean Gibbons. Y'all don't remember Sean Gibbons? Let me play a little something for y'all, man. I'm a firm believer that he, along with other Cuban fighters, have been treated unfairly. But this is about Rigo. So I was on Boxing Scene. Rigo had a fight this weekend. Didn't work out for him. And I'm seeing a lot of ridicule. Whole lot of ridicule. Boxing Scene. I guess I'll put the link in the description. And I'll also be sharing 2 other links that will be in the description. But first, we'll start here. John Casimiro's promoter. Rigondeaux fight most embarrassing I've seen in my 35 years in boxing. Yeah, we're going to see. John Casimiro's promoter questioned Judge Tim Cheatham. A judge's last name is Cheatham. That's funny. For rewarding Guillermo Rigondeaux on Saturday night. But Sean Gibbons, remember that name, Sean Gibbons, saved his harshest comments for the Cuban southpaw himself. Salute to that boy Jay in that Cash App. He said, I'm watching UFC this weekend instead of that Nello fight. Hell yeah. The president of Manny Pacquiao's promotional company ripped Rigondeaux for what Gibbons considered an embarrassing performance in his 12-round split decision defeat to Casimiro in Carson, California. The 40-year-old Rigondeaux mostly moved away from the heavy-handed Filipino champion during the mundane main event, Showtime televised, blah, 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 blah. This man came out to fight, give the fans what they want, Gibbons said in reference to Casimiro during their post-fight press conference. He was throwing punches. The guy was running for his life. The referee did a horrible job. The referee should have stopped. He should have stopped the fight. Or the referee should have stopped the link in the description. Standing next to Sean Gibson with his Super Saiyan haircut. I'm going to read to you as it is. The son of a U.S. Navy Commodore, Sean Gibbons was born to a more comfortable upbringing than most boxers who enter the fight game to escape poverty. Okay? But the gift of blue blood, the 6-foot frame, the striking good looks, and dimples deep as the Pacific Ocean. Oh, ish. Is it the reason why Gibbons has risen to become one of the sport's most influential power brokers? He agrees to fire. Salute. So this is a D-blowing article right off the bat. Because when you go to this article, you're going to see a picture of him standing next to Manny Pacquiao. So, of course, they're going to big this guy up. Okay. Gibbons, an international matchmaker and manager, found success in the fistic trade by putting in a lot of old-fashioned hard work. What is old-fashioned hard work in the boxing game? Steered to boxing by his uncle Pat O'Grady, a distinguished trainer and promoter whose son, Sean O'Grady, we all know who Sean O'Grady is. Once held the WBA lightweight title, Gibbons fought as a light heavyweight for 11 years in 24-fight career that ended with 14-7-3 slate in 1996. I scrolled down. There's a picture, I believe, is his son, Manny Pacquiao in the middle, and Sean on the far right. Okay? Perception, ladies and gentlemen. Perception, ladies and gentlemen. When you look at these pictures, your perception is these are just grade A folk. You see Manny Pacquiao standing there. I don't know if this is his son on the left, but you already, you know, Sean on the right with a WBA jacket. They're going to talk about they give him a lot of credit because now he's working with Manny. Like I said, I believe this is a Filipino gentleman writing this. They talked about his striking good looks and dimples as deep as the Pacific Ocean. Perception, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to explain what I mean by this guy getting over on privilege. This was in 2009, 2019 that this was written. But I'm going to go back further to 2004. Ex-top-ranked figure had a checkered past. Nostradamus Ellaby, you good, brother? You good, brother? I'm glad you're okay, man. Stay on top of that, good brother. I just want to say that. Passed. January 21st, 2004. Don't know who wrote this, but I'll put the link in the description. Oklahoma Department of Labor Commissioner Brenda Renaud Wynn didn't mince words Tuesday when asked about fellow longtime Sooner State resident Sean Gibbons. Sean Gibbons. She said emphatically. Renaud paused when pressed to elaborate. Like, you know, someone says, yo, what do you know about this guy? They go, elaborate. What do you mean? No, she said, I wouldn't want to. Oh. Gibbons, who worked under primary top-rank matchmaker, who worked under primary top-rank matchmaker Bruce Trampler, became the first figure to emerge from the shadows when promoter and manager Bob Arum's top-rank empire recently became a target of scrutiny. On January 6th, a 20-month undercover sting dubbed Operation Matchbook, they gave it a name, resulted in 16 agents from the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, raiding Top Rank's headquarters on Howard Hughes Parkway. Do y'all remember this? Via a sealed search warrant, those agents seized computers, medical records, fight tapes, contracts, and other financial documents. Neither FBI nor the New York Police Department, which provided an undercover ace dubbed Frankie Manzione, spearhead matchbook. I just want to say real quick, Top Rank admitted to fixing fights, y'all. They admitted it. That's what this raid was about. And Sean Gibbons was in the middle of all of that. Now, knowing all of this about Sean Gibbons, why the fuck was Manny Pacquiao still working with him? I just read another article prior to this earlier where they were talking about his striking good looks. Privilege, anyone? This is Isaac Cruz's camp now. This guy's in Isaac Cruz camp. So my brothers and sisters, my Mexicanos, be afraid. Check out that gringo. He's no good. But who am I? Have revealed their objectives, and indictments reportedly could be made by May. 6 days after the FBI stormed Top Rank's office, fired Gibbons in a move that Arum did not explain. Top-rank officials have been instructed by legal course not to comment. Gibbons, 37, has not responded to the Sun reporter who has made multiple visits to his Silver Oak neighborhood residence, left messages on his home telephone, and sent him a formal request letter, all seeking an interview. Gibbons, who has served as a matchmaker or promoter in more than 150 fight cards in Oklahoma since 1985, had accepted an offer from Top Rank and moved to Las Vegas in 1998. Y'all can read this. This is lengthy. I'm not going to do this here. But yeah, I'm going to put this link in the description box also. This is the guy, Sean Gibbons, who had a lot to say about this. Sean, you need a shut the F up card. Say nothing. Perception. I read you the first article. You would think this was an okay guy, but the truth is he has a checkered past, and I just read it to you. Remember the raid? The Top Rank raid for matchmaking? Gibbons was one of the guys that was fired, that was under that investigation. He was involved in that in some way, shape, or form. Okay? Every criminal doesn't go to jail. That's just how it goes. But where there's smoke, there's fire. In this atmosphere right now, we're seeing some horrible things. Ask Troy Fox what they did to his son Michael. Ask O'Shaquie Foster what they tried to do. Ask Deontay Wilder what they did to him. Ask Austin Trout what they just did to him with the gloves, but he still won his fight. Ask Alexander Usyk. He said there was something wrong with Derek Chisora's gloves. Ask Dillian White, where's his B sample? Santi L, salute. Lamar Griffin, salute. Mansa Musa, what up? Y'all reading this? Now I don't know what happened. I don't know what the outcome was with Gamboa. Y'all remember when I spoke on that? He was spiked. That's what he said. But after he left the fight, he went and got a toxicology report. He was on this other it's a Latino boxing channel. I don't understand the word. I had some people, Aaron, what up? Translate for me. He said he had the document in his hand. And magically, that situation went away. Or did it? For it to go away the way it did, I would love to check Yuriorkis Gamboa's bank account. Look, $5 million, you shut the fuck up. $1 million, you shut up. $2 million, you shut up. Please. Look, you had to know you wasn't going to win this fight, but you're a name. You're still a name. He didn't have anything to do with it. We know. But look, we got to, and then they signed what they call a non-disclosure agreement, an NDA. Yeah, Steve L. Yup. They did? Yup. He went right on there. It was on YouTube. It went away. Look, we know. What does that sound like? Nicholas Asbury? What the fuck? Why do punches feel like this today? Egg weight? Padding in the gloves? They never said he was a liar. They apologized. They never made another video. They never told him, yo, you're lying. Get the fuck out of the camp. They said, no, we're sorry. Queen said, mysteriously got into a car wreck and went to jail. Y'all see this? This is boxing, y'all. Are y'all subscribed to Scrapbook Boxing, by the way? What, y'all think this was just, two fighters train hard, get in the ring, and the best man wins? Y'all thought it was really like that? Melvin, what up? Y'all think it's really like that? Are y'all subscribed to Scrapbook Boxing? This shit has been going on since before our grandparents were born. Our great-grandparents were kids when boxing was corrupt. Are y'all subscribed to Scrapbook Boxing? Opulent LD, salute. He's doing a wonderful history on the sport right now on his channel. Fighters you've never heard of. I've heard of the names, but I don't know about them in depth, not all of them. Because my uncles is into boxing. My uncle knew Sugar Ray Robinson. He knew him. Listen to what Scrapbook says about the corruption in the sport. On top of that, when you're black, forget about it. Black murderers roll. That shit is real. Why do you think we blew a gasket when fucking AJ said, I'll freeze him out? I said, does this nigga know what he just said? Not only are you not supposed to say that to another fighter, it's worse when it's a black fighter saying that about another black fighter. You're really not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that. And he did it. So now they're fighting in December. But AJ needs to be reminded, y'all could have fought for undisputed 2 times already. Those 2 L's, the 2 L's you got against Usyk probably don't even happen. The L you took in New York, my city, it probably wouldn't even happen. And when he lost that fight, what is the first thing he said? One of the first things he said? I'd rather have lost to Deontay. You and him could have fought for undisputed. Y'all would have had at least 2 fights. Maybe 3 if y'all split. He win 1, you win 1, and it's a rubber match. And everybody's happy. You don't lose any street cred because you tried. But the fact that you ducked all this time, we all said, no, you's a pussy for this. Carlos Takam, Joseph Parker over Deontay? Deontay's not worth money, but Carlos Takam was worth money. We didn't even know we didn't even know who the fuck Carlos Takam was. And there's no disrespect to him. This is real. Floyd, Manny Pacquiao, have we learned nothing from these being fans? Have we learned nothing? Soon as that was over, here come Eddie Hearn. So then when we said, yo, look, man, when D walked away from the AJ fight, Bud versus Errol. And we keep doing this. We keep doing this. I'm not doing it no more. I'm not. Look, I think, who you think, who you got winning? I think Errol gonna kick Bud's ass. End of. Right? That's it. Bud fans, you want to come in and fuss with me? Fine. I'm not fussing with you. I'm not. This is my opinion. You're entitled to yours. All of that mudslinging, and because it always goes somewhere else. Niggas is babies out here. Well, I think Bud gonna win. I don't even know though, because Errol's a drunk, and Errol got fake teeth, and he's drunk online, and fuck you, Drew, and I'll fuck you up. Grown ass man. Some of these niggas got grandkids. That's where you want to go? And I watch all of this shit online, and I just can't help but to think, I said, man, I never saw my dad, my uncles, and his friends that used to come over. I never seen them do that to one another. They were always laughing. Man, Hearn's gonna do this and do that. Man, Sugar Ray, he ain't gonna do this. Hearn's gonna do this, and Tommy Hearn's gonna do this, and Sugar Ray, and you'll pass me another beer, man. That's what I remember. That's what I was a kid. I remember them laughing, joking, being loud. My mother, my aunts in the other room, like, oh my God, fight week. Oh, here they go. They just stayed out the way and did what they did. Braiding each other's hair and gossiping, whatever the women did. And I'm watching the men. My little sister, she was a baby. But my little female cousins, they were watching the women. I was watching the men, listening to their conversations. They were loud. That was back in the day. I don't know how we survived the 80s. Some of them smoke. My father ain't smoke, and he ain't drink either, but my uncles did. It was a house full of smoke, nicotine, and beer drinking, and sometimes, the kid waddle into the kitchen. Hey, what do you want? What do you want? Get the Kool-Aid, man. Get out of here, man. Come on. Get out of here. We talking. That's how I grew up. I remember them high-fiving. Now, you can't high-five and have a conversation with someone over who wins a fight. It goes from the fight to these motherfuckers attacking people personally, attacking the fighter's life personally, to wanting to attack you. Y'all understand why I don't do certain things on this channel? I can't. If you think Bud's gonna beat Errol, good. I disagree. Y'all remember what it was like talking to a packed hard? I think Floyd's gonna win. I think Manny's gonna win. Okay. I think Manny can't crack the code. Floyd got too good defense, and I think his chin is underrated, and I think his power's underrated. Manny's gonna try, and he's not gonna land anything. And I think he'll run into something. The next comment would be, well, Floyd beats women. What kind of conversation we trying to have? Okay. Next. And fuck you, you only rooting for him because he's black. Wow, okay, here we go. See, I don't do certain things. That's why you wait 6 weeks to get in here. Show me your discipline. Show me you love the sport. Show me you can have a conversation. Because some niggas are just retarded. You have not only you're not only rooting for a guy, you have a love affair with a guy. A fighter. Now I know there's motherfuckers are, oh, but you and Deontay. Because Deontay means that much more. What they tried to do to him has nothing to do with boxing. That's why I just asked y'all subscribe to Scrapbook Boxing? Because he will explain to you what they did to D, what they tried to do to Devin, what they always try to do to black fighters is consistent with the sport. Manny Pacquiao's down bad right now. $8 million. Who did he have representing him? Sean fucking Gibbons, who they described in the article that I just read in the other video as a Dodonis, his 6 foot tall frame and striking good looks, and he's related to Sean O'Grady, the fighter. Bigged him up the whole time, and his white face got him next to Manny Pacquiao, cost him $8 million.
Whoa!
Don't play with me.
Take that.
And damn right. Gamboa, I think he got spiked. And who's in Eastside Cruz camp? Sean fucking Gibbons. The FBI raided Top Rank's office. Who was around? Sean Gibbons. Manny Pacquiao now owes $8 million. Who's around? Sean Gibbons. When did I do this video? 1 year ago. 1 year ago. Only 499 views, y'all. I told y'all, just like I did a whole live stream about Olympics saying, yo, man, we're done with boxing. Why? It's not like no one's watching it. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? It's too corrupt. Well, we been knew that. Ask Roy Jones. Seoul, Korea. That's what set him off. Floyd Mayweather got robbed in the Olympics. That set him off. And now they're saying, I think we're done with it. No, I'm going to help you fix it. Who's going to help? Who's going to help us fix boxing? This guy. Mauricio Suleiman. I come to the rescue. He is going to fix Olympic boxing? Y'all ain't ready to talk boxing like y'all say y'all are, man. Y'all not. I reported on all of this shit. But I know it's not exciting. I could clickbait all of y'all niggas. Devin Haney just said this about Tank. Tank just talked about Devin Haney mama. I could do that. I'm not. I'm a little different over here. I could do debates and all this other shit. I just don't want to. BFTB does that all too well. That is his lane. I ain't even gonna fuck with it. I could do it. I choose not to. I got suckered into a couple. I won, but I'm just not doing it. Not on this well, did I one here? Oh, when on Fred's channel like 2 years ago. It's not my lane, man. It's not my lane. BFTB is the best at it. That's his lane. That's cool. I'm cool. I like watching it. It's funny. It is very educational. It's very educational. I'd rather not do that here. I watch the shit in the nooks and crannies like, yo, what's that? How many of y'all knew about the Olympics saying, yo, fuck boxing? How many of y'all knew about that? But how many of y'all knew they said fuck boxing, and Mauricio Suleiman says, no, I'm gonna come save it. I'm gonna work with y'all. How many of y'all know about that? Now, do y'all think with his track record, is he gonna help? Or is he gonna fuck it up some more? Rob Neal in that super chat, much love. He said, I remember this Hispanic dude was trying to fight me at the bar because I was picking Floyd over Mosley. He was trying to fight me over black business. See? See what I mean? See? I'm not, yo, bro, come on. TD Harden back in that super chat. He said, AJ, did he really say he'd freeze Wild out? Yes, he did, brother. I think was it after the Parker fight or the Povetkin fight? I forget. He said it in the fucking ring, brother. Yes, he did. Those are his words. Let's get the virtuoso salute. He damn sure did say it. I'm not making Qual Leonard. Where you been? Yeah. He absolutely said it. He absolutely said it. When he said that, I said, I can't fuck with this kid, man. Even if you think it, you're not supposed to say that shit out loud. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? You know what I mean? So, Manny, hello, Pack-Tards. This was the shit y'all should have been concerned about. When we were saying, yo, he could have left Bob. We could have been, Manny could have been beating Manny could have been beating Floyd's ass like in 2012. He could have left Top Rank like twice. He re-signed. Oh, but he's loyal. Loyal to him? The FBI raided them and he admitted that he fixed fights. And Sean Gibbons was there. 2023, he got to come out of his pocket $8 million after spending some of his own money on a campaign that he didn't win. And who's in this fucking camp? Who's helping him out, giving him advice? Sean Gibbons? Do y'all know who the fuck that is? No, you read an article talking about, oh, he's a Dadonis. You see? Time reveals all truth. You see? You see? So now Floyd's fighting YouTubers, making $10 million, clowning, enjoying life, showing up to the Tank fight, with $10 million worth of rope chains on, and Manny Pacquiao might have to fight Conor fucking Ben because he's out $8 million. Who's doing better in life now? Floyd got out the game. He ain't got to fight Errol Spence, who beat his ass already in sparring. He ain't got to fight Ugas. He ain't got to fight Keith Thurman. He ain't got to deal with none of that shit. He's enjoying life now. Is he a douche? Yeah. In some aspects, yeah. But look at y'all now. That money that he was handing out to you in LA, he needs it now. Because now if he gets in the ring and fights Conor Ben on DAZN, and they probably gonna drag his ass to the UK, what the fuck you think they're gonna do to Manny over there? It might be a worse beating. Man, y'all ain't ready. I've been on this. It's different over here, y'all. It's not as entertaining. It's not as entertaining, but I talk about a lot of corruption over here. Shit that flies right under the fucking radar. So sorry if it's not as exciting. But I sleep well at night speaking on it. We got all kinds of flavors for y'all. This is the LDBC. Just know that we've been up on it. It's not breaking news. Salute to y'all. I got to get out of here. I have a day job. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Cash App, the Super Chat. Much love and appreciation. Pep Talk tonight. Painful Excellence Podcast tonight. I am going to cook on Ebony K. Williams. So, you got a problem dating bus drivers, huh? You old bitch. Bitch, you 40 fucking 2 or some shit. Yeah, you's a lawyer, but I can't spend your money. I get broads getting on that bus looking way better than you with fresher ovaries trying to get at me. They probably not as educated as you. They probably not millionaires like you. But if I can't spend your money, what's the difference between dating you or them? You talking all that shit, and you ain't got no man. I'm a PhD looking ass, but we gonna cook on that bitch. Painful Excellence Podcast tonight. Love y'all. See y'all on the rebound.
Move!
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
I'ma smoke this bitch.